Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I have some ARK dev kit. It's been so long since we've actually looked at the dev kit, but there is some really cool stuff that I have to show you guys today. This is probably full release content that we're going to be looking at today. There's a couple new things to do with the tech tier, and we'll probably talk about something to do with the endgame boss and such. But as always guys, if at any point in this video you find yourself liking this video, be sure to beat the crap out of that like button. Really does help me out. And this right here is the tech shield. This is obviously a handheld shield, as you can tell. It's got the handles at the back here. It's got like this really cool, like the hexagon pattern glass going on it as well. And all in all, this thing, it's kind of almost the same shape as like the metal shield, but it is like, it's full on tech tier, and it is so cool looking with all the glass on the side and everything. It's gonna look a little bit weird when you're like kind of, I guess, using this, because oh, you may see some other stuff here, because basically like there's gonna be like little windows at each side and through the center as well. So are you gonna be able to look through both sides? Right now it kind of looks like there's a skull in it, by the way. That's kind of weird. Are you gonna be able to like look through these bits, or are they just for like decoration or whatever? I don't even know, but this thing looks so cool. So obviously it's got the lights all over. I can just imagine that this thing painted up as well would look even better, like painting one of these things. Oh man. So obviously this is going to be the tech tier shield. It's probably going to have a crap ton of durability. It's going to be probably really good for like defending against like tech blasts from either tech saddles or tech weapons, maybe even the grenades as well. We'll see. But all in all, like, it's really cool. I'm just kind of wondering if you could use this in the air when you're like, you know, using the jetpack and everything. That would be kind of fun. But this right here, the tech shield, is going hand in hand literally with the tech sword. Yes guys, they're finally bringing this thing in. And yes, it does kind of look like the energy sword thingy from Halo, whatever it's called. I can't even remember, but I don't know, like, I like it. I like the look of it. Sure, it kind of looks like it's from Halo, but I don't know, I still like it. It looks really cool. Now the hilt on it is awesome looking. It's got like all the lights inside of it. There's a lot of detail that goes to these two new weapons. Seriously, like, just the sheer amount of like little details on it are just oh my god, it just looks great. I am so happy with this, and I've got a little display over here to show you as well of it actually with a person in tech tier. But it's got the hexagon patterns going up here, so I imagine that's all paintable as well. That's going to be amazing. This thing, it's just cool. What do you guys think of these things? I am very, very excited. They announced that we were getting the sword like a long time ago. They said it would probably be something like Halo, like an energy sword basically. So here it is. Like, how are we gonna unlock these? I don't know. It's probably gonna be through the tech engrams, like the rest of the tech tier stuff at this stage. Like, we don't know if anything's gonna be like coming from the tech cave. Like, if you get something once you beat the tech cave, I would kind of imagine that you'd need these to actually beat the tech cave, or at least you'd need access to them, like, or something like that. So I don't know if these would be like end game weapons or whatever. So they're probably unlockable through bosses like the rest of the tech stuff. But I'm super excited. They look absolutely amazing. Like, just the sheer amount of detail, especially on the sword, it looks really, really cool. All of this is probably going to be paintable as well. I'm really excited to just run around with these things. You could paint it like red or yellow or something like that, or even purple would probably be a really cool color for the sword. But what do you guys think of them anyway? I really do like them. The models are really good. I like the model of the shield as well, the fact that that's completely transparent as well, obviously just with the kind of hexagon, I guess, like glass or whatever. I don't even, like, is that glass? Well, I don't even know what it is. Tech, I guess, whatever. But yeah, so those are two awesome new pieces of the tech tier that are coming probably with the full release of ARK, which is obviously coming on the 8th of August to console, PC, and yeah, that's it. Actually, there's nothing else. So yeah, really excited for these. Let me show you this right here. So this is a person in tech tier. I kind of just like put together the pieces, so as you can see, there's no neck. It's kind of just tried to line up as best I could. It doesn't completely line up perfectly, but as you can see, the arm goes through there obviously, and then the sword goes into the hand, not onto the thumb. But either way, it kind of just gives a good indication of what it would actually look like, a person holding this stuff. Looks really awesome. Very excited for all of this new tech. So that is just one new thing that came with the dev kit update. You may have seen it up above. We'll show that off in a second, but there is a new tech saddle. guess what this is for? Yeah, the wyvern. The wyvern's getting a tech saddle. Let me, we're gonna fly for this because I kind of need to pretty much. Let's just fly up above it for a second, get like a bird's eye view. Oh my god, it looks so cool. So here is the wyvern tech saddle. Now, I don't know if this is going to be like a super end game thing, or again, is it going to be from bosses? Do you have to defeat the manticore? Like, I mean, you're only able to get wyverns on score shirts, so maybe you have to defeat the what is it called, the alpha manticore to basically to unlock this thing. It's kind of weird the way the colors like going right through instead of like, you know, from both wings it's going into the center. It's going like from like right to left there. That's kind of weird, but it looks really cool. Like, you guys will see in a second with it kind of lined up with a wyvern. It is just amazing. Now, I would probably imagine it's probably from the alpha manticore. It would have to be, because like it wouldn't make sense to get something like this on the island. Like, it really would not at all. So, oh my god, it's so cool. I don't know if there's lasers on it. That's one thing. I really don't know, because I don't see anywhere where the lasers could come out of. Like, I assume it could possibly do something else, perhaps maybe like make them go quicker. I don't know if it's gonna like do some extra sort of like attack or something with it. Maybe you can like swoop or something like the griffins. I really don't know. Like, there's no weaponry on it, so it just really, to me, it doesn't make sense right now. Maybe it's just a saddle for the wyvern, because obviously creatures that have saddles are more like they're tougher, you know, because they can take more damage because the armor on the saddle. So is this going to have like insane armor or something because there's no weapons on it? I'm a little bit confused here, Wildcard, but I'm excited anyway. It looks really cool, like all the spikes on the back and on the neck. The head kind of looks a little bit weird, but I can live with it, you know. Kind of like, it looks like devil horns, to be honest, on the front there. And you guys will see in a second. It's like, it's seriously cool when it is on the wyvern. It really does look very good. The texturing may look a little bit messed up from underneath. That's just, like, you're not going to see it from under this way anyway when it's on the wyvern. You're going to see it from above or from the side or whatever. But it's got like the same hexagon patterns going up along it. It's like goes right down, like a little bit down the spine towards the tail. I don't know, like, do you think there's going to be weaponry on here? Do you think it's going to do something else? I've been kind of waiting for Wildcard to eventually introduce, like, tech saddles that will do more than just add lasers, you know? Like, okay, sure, the Tabajara gets lasers, that's pretty cool, but why not give it some sort of swoop ability or, like, a barrel roll or something else? I don't know. Like, the lasers are cool, but they're kind of getting old. Like, give us something more, because I know that we could do more with these tech saddles. This thing is really cool. I'm loving the lights, the fact that it pulses on the neck as well. It looks really awesome. This thing painted would look really, really cool. What are you guys most excited? Like, what wyvern are you guys most excited to use this with? I'm definitely thinking that lightning and this would look really cool. But up above, we have a fire wyvern with this thing lined up with it. You guys will see. It kind of lines up a little bit derpy with the face. I'm not exactly sure if I got the alignment correct. It's kind of like with the spikes in the front, it looks like it might be right, but I'm not really sure. The chin kind of like lines up perfectly, and the wings do too, so I think this is how it lines up. It's like, I kind of just have to like move the objects pretty much. It's kind of a little bit derpy on the neck because, as you can see, the spikes just like stick through, so a little bit confused about that. But yeah, this is it, guys. This thing looks really cool from above actually as well. Let's fly up here really quick. You guys will see it is actually like, it's really cool. Imagine painting this thing red with like a really cool fire wyvern, or like a purple with like a lightning wyvern or something. My mouse keeps moving, I don't know why. So yeah, as you can tell, like, it just, all in all, this thing just looks like an absolute badass. I don't know, like, I'm thinking that it's probably just gonna make them more durable. It's probably not gonna give them any extra boosts. I really hope that it does, but kind of the way that they've been going with the texture saddles, I honestly think it's just going to be extra armor, because, you know, like, there's some creatures that don't have saddles, like the Dara Wolf doesn't have a saddle, the Gigantopithecus, and then this as well. It makes them less durable, obviously, because all three of these creatures are pretty strong anyway, so they kind of have to have a little bit of a weakness. So now the wyvern with a tech saddle, like, that's going to be kind of terrifying, because they're going to be a lot harder to kill, and especially if they can do something else with this tech saddle. But as you can tell, it comes right down along the spine here, kind of stops as the tail starts to kind of form. It kind of comes a little bit down the tail pretty much to like the webbing here, till that kind of stops. It looks really cool on the wyvern. All in all, I'm really happy for this. I love these bits as well, the way it kind of lines up with the, I don't even know what to call this here. whatever that's supposed to be. I don't know if there's like a technical term, but I'm just gonna call it fingers. I don't know. I don't even know. But yeah, it also kind of adds like an extra bit of a wing, so potentially, I'm really hoping that they do something more like a speed bonus or something else. Something that is not something that we've seen before, basically. So, what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about the frickin' sword and shield and everything? I'm really excited for this texture stuff. There are kind of some other things that potentially could still be in the dev kit that I haven't found, and if they are in the dev kit, then they're really well hidden, but they were supposedly trying to hide the endgame boss material, so we potentially could have another video here pretty soon about all of that. But if not, I'll probably end up doing a video before ARK releases talking about the endgame bosses, because I know I haven't heard any insider information, but I've been paying attention to everything else, and I kind of know like bits and bobs to do with what it might actually be. And I could probably do a video on that pretty soon here, so I guess expect something like that. And if you guys enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful at all, make sure that you hit that like button, and do subscribe if you guys want to catch up on any of the other videos here as well. We're obviously going to be covering this content as soon as it comes out on August 8th. If it comes out on that date, we'll see. We'll see. Controversial, I don't know. But yes, I am really excited for all this stuff. I hope you guys are too, and yeah, I will see you next time.